everything is dipped in gold, then baby it will never grow. Everything sweet ain't sugar coated. What a lie. What a lie. What a lie.
So today I want to talk about how you are about to shock the figgity fluck out of these motherfluckers. We are going to talk about how you are about to shock the masses, honey. I'm going to pull the cards for each group on camera. There are 4 groups. Let's get it started. Group 1. I want to see them. Group 2. Group 3. And group 4. Group 4. From left to right, we have group 1, 2, 3, and 4. Look at how my nails match. Ooh, I love that. Okay. We are going to be talking about how are you about to shock the motherfucking masses, honey. How are you about to shock them? I'll see you in your groups. If you would like to book a personal reading, that'll be the first link in the description box to make that happen. If you want content that you won't find here on the channel, that'll be the second link in the description box over on Patreon so that you can join us there. Also, side note, if you didn't know, if you join the top tier, all things Tay Patreon tier, you can earn your very own free monthly reading. We've been loving that over there on the top tier all things Tay group, so join us there. That is a value of about $44 that you get for just $20 a month, honey. Okay. And yes, of course, if you are subscribed to the channel, there is an extra special TAYlien message at the very end just for you, so I'll catch you there for my subscribers only. But let's go ahead and dive into this pick a card reading today to talk about how are you about to shock them, honey, or how you're already shocking them. Let's get it. Group number 1, no long talking. Let's go ahead and find out how are you about to shock these motherfluckers. How are you about to shock them? Ooh, we've got the brat with rebellion. Okay, so I want to say the first thing could be for some of you, your sense of style or your physical appearance, but most specifically your hair could be shocking the fluck out of them. Okay, let's go ahead and dive into this reading. Tell me how my group number 1s are about to shock the masses. Okay. So how you are about to shock them has to do with you being the ringleader, the one, the master, the creator. It's how important you actually are to a movement, to a group, to someone in particular. The moves that you make. This group here, you could have started your own. I'm being brought to one of the subscribers to the channel. Shout out to you, twin, if you're tuned in, who has started their own magazine. Okay. And it could be sales that are shocking people. It could be the content or the product itself that's shocking people. It could be the looks that you're serving that's shocking people. But it's the way that you went around some sort of middleman and became the one, the ringleader, the top, the boss, you're the one that they have to report to or they have to ask the questions to. Six of Pentacles here. It could also be your returns in your investment. That could be shocking people. People saw you working on something and they're like, oh, like that's very difficult. Like, I can't wait to see what they do with that. Or I don't see how they'll ever finish that one out. Well, honey, you seeing it through is what is really shocking them. Because you go from this Nine of Wands, this, oh, I don't know how to get past this point. And then you have this breakthrough idea, this breakthrough media, this mass point that, now it's like a boom that draws everybody's eyes. And that alleviates the worries. Also, Wands and Swords here, your masculine energy, your masculine approach, or your success in something that mostly masculine energy succeed in is what's going to be shocking the masses. Yes, Capricorn, come on. Definitely returns on your investments is a big one, whether it be financial or just the respect that you earn. You seeing something through. And people checking for you too. It's the way that you went about some sort of ungrounded concept or idea, yet grounded it anyway. Your stubbornness in some way, shape, or form is what is shocking the people, what is shocking the masses. The way that you create something out of nothing, you could have built something from the ground up. For some of you, you maybe, like I was talking about your hair or your clothes, you could have did your own hair. You could have did your own makeup. You could have dressed yourself. You could have created the clothes yourself. Come on, back to the basics. That's what I'm saying. Bottom of the deck, Peacock. Showing it off. Humbly. Proud. And what it's done for you. It's giving a silent, I told you so. There's also this air when you walk too. It's giving cold shoulder with that Queen of Swords. The ones that didn't believe, but they're sitting here watching it with their own eyes now. You don't have to say a word because they already feel the burn. You don't have to say a word because they already feel the burn. Closing message, please, for how they're going to be shocking them. Queen of Pentacles, definitely a return on your investment, for sure. Paired with the Three of Pentacles, the ones that didn't support, the ones that didn't see the vision, the cold shoulder that they're given. is shocking. Okay? And your keyword. Ooh, touch. And notice that this is root chakra energy, something that you had your hands in from the very beginning. Something that they could have had their hands on from the very beginning. But they didn't see the vision. And you know, we can't be mad at people for not seeing the vision. But you can hold them accountable for the role that they played or did not play. Give credit where credit is due. Give thanks to the ones that supported you. Give thanks to the ones that gave you the inspiration, the vibes, the energy. And keep going. Because what you invest your time, effort, and energy into turns to gold if you so desire it to. Group number 2, let's go ahead and dive into your reading, honey, and find out how are you about to have them shook? How are you about to have them shocked? Jaw to the floor. Okay? I'm hearing that song. Now they only say congratulations. Work so hard, forgot how to vacation. And you got Lady Luck. Okay. Whew. So how you're about to shock them is that after some sort of a losing streak, boom. And I win again, and I win again. You're showing them that your luck isn't luck after all. It's hard work, dedication, and a whole lot of well thought out planning. And also telling a whole lot of people no, or having to listen to a whole lot of people tell you no, and not taking that for the truth, not taking that no as an answer. The shock could also be who is telling you yes. You could have a million no's, but the one yes that really matters, you get it. I'm getting a quote from Baby Tron. You might take 100 L's, but the dubs be the difference. So no matter your win to loss ratio, your wins are big. They matter. They're hard to be ignored. You, my friend, are hard to be ignored. Also, you facing the consequence of some sort, the way that you endure, or the way that you have some sort of money to pay, some sort of a fine or something like this here, is how you're gonna be shocking them. How something doesn't it don't pay you no, never mind. You don't, there's some sort of setback, quote unquote, that's not setting you back at all. And it really shows who the fuck you are and what you're capable of. Or where you have pull in the right places. It's where you do win that's going to have them shook. See, I'm telling you, for some of you, this is like in the courtroom. Someone was trying to, look, locked up, they won't let you out. Someone tried to throw dirt on your name, tried to freeze you out, ice you out, tried to sell you out. But it won't work. Some sort of really well thought out plan or setup does not pan out the way that they think it does for you. You could have been hearing a lot of like, oh, like they're digging their own grave, or sometimes like this may have been thrown at you too, like, oh, you're just given enough rope to hang yourself. Like, I really feel like people was trying to say like, oh, like they don't know what they're doing. They are pushing away the ones that matter most. They are this. There's just a lot of accusations and dirt being thrown on your name because of the way that you refused someone's help, or because you refused to listen to someone. You could have even been called hard-headed, stubborn. They really tried to tarnish your character in some way, shape, or form. Look at that. Someone around you is not what they seem. I'm telling you. You had to play the villain, or you had to be the bad guy in some way, shape, or form. You had to not care just in order to get something done. Look at this. Yeah, you definitely had to. For some of you, maybe you had to file a complaint against somebody that's very popular and everyone's like, oh, they're lying, they're this, they're that. But you fought through it. You saw it through. You stuck it out. And now it's quiet. Because you came out on top. Someone could have been accused of something. You might have had to tell on someone. And it could have been a situation like, oh, this person would never do that. They would never do that. Bullshit, because they did it. Knight of Pentacles reversed. And the Sun. The truth that no one wanted to believe. The truth that you had the courage to stand in and shed light on. For some of you, you quite literally had to bear some of your most vulnerable sides, your most vulnerable aspects, just so that you can walk in divine light of truth. I want to take note that you have the number 3 and the number 10. The difference between that is 7. You had to persevere. You had to keep going. You have success in the face of difficulty is what the Chariot card says. So against all odds, you still made it out. You are living, breathing proof that if you know that you're telling the truth, you need to stand on it, stand by it, stand beside it. You could have even been supporting someone that everyone's like, no, 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 no. Everybody could have turned on them except for you. Or everyone could have turned on you except for insert here. So what's shocking them is the way that standing on business revealed the truth. And there might be a lot of apologies coming to you. Keyword for my group number 2, efficiency. Because you stand by the ones that get the job done. You could have even been standing beside someone that a lot of people are like, oh no, their business needs to be torn down. That's fake. That's fraudulent. But look at y'all now. Standing on business. Group number 3. Let's go ahead and dive into your reading and find out, how are you about to have them shookity? Eve, change. I don't know why when I flipped that card over, I saw revenge. Change looked a lot like revenge. So, ARIES, what's up? Okay, for some of y'all, you, the man on your arm, or the woman on your arm, or who you stand beside, or Or for some of you, it's who is no longer on your arm. Yeah, for some of y'all, it's a relationship that's not over, even though everyone's like, oh, that's not gonna last. That's not gonna this, that's not gonna that, whatever. Let them talk. They thought that something wouldn't work, or they thought that something wouldn't last for you. Yeah, judgment at the bottom of the deck. They didn't think that it would withstand the test of time. You could have been making changes. You could have even made some physical adjustments. Like you could have changed something about your appearance. They could have been like, oh, that's going to be the worst thing that you ever did. See, but it's your abnormalities and the things that they try to tell you to stop doing that actually bring you the most value, bring you the most success, bring you the most comfort. Because you had the courage to do it, now it's iconic. Yeah, moon emotions. Shit, for some of y'all, it's the person that you choose to love. Okay, especially my LGBTQ community, or for some of you, it's about you choosing to love yourself. Damn, that one went to the floor. Broken wishbone, a wish will not be granted. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what they tried to tell you. They were like, oh, that's impossible. Oh, it'll never work out. But you followed your happiness. You did what you had to do. And that's paying off for you. Yeah. Some sort of fire or light or ambition of yours that they tried to stomp out. They told you that something was over. No, it ain't. Bottom of the deck, beetle, good fortune. For some of you, it could be something as simple as a tattoo that you got. And they're like, oh, your life is over now. You'll never be able to do this. You'll never do that. Or, oh, that makes you ugly. It's something that you could have kept hidden so that other people couldn't taint the vibes. It's something that you're not sharing with the world until you do decide to share it. Also, for some of you, this could be a situation where you could have cried for help and got assistance. For some of you, it could be family, friends that could have made something happen in the snap of a finger, blink of an eye for you. But you decided to hold off, wait it out, and let God do the arranging. It's you being in such close proximity to success, or you achieving something in the way that you did it on your own, or you did it hidden behind the scenes. That's what's shocking. That's what's surprising. Could also be the way in which you went about it, or the speed. I'm hearing the speed of light and the speed of sound. You could have also used physics. Yeah, the world. You could have defied gravity. It's like you're defying odds. Yes, the fool. That's what they tried to call you. By believing in this or saying that this is possible. Well, look at you out here defying odds and defying gravity. Your keyword, group, number 3. They tried to say that it was outrageous. They tried to say that you was crazy. They tried to say that it would never work. They tried to say that you were delusional. I want to take note. I look at the way that I covered the change. Didn't even realize it says angel. Angel. You got angels. That's why you can do the unthinkable. That's why you can do the most absurd and still succeed. That's why you can defy gravity and defy all odds, because there is a greater God. Despite who doesn't believe, you still will achieve. And I definitely want to emphasize this definitely could have to do with some sort of marriage or proposal. This could be a spiritual marriage, a spiritual commitment. Because I'm definitely picking up on like happy family vibes here. Someone was trying to say like, oh, you can't have that. That's impossible. It will never work. Well, don't believe me, just watch. Group number 4, no long talking. Let's go ahead and find out, how are you about to have them shook and shocked? It's the way you hold out. Your silence. You could let a lot of shit slide. You could let a lot of people say a lot of things and you say and do nothing about it. It's your lack of reaction. Thank you. 6 of Wands in the reverse. You don't give a fuck about what an image look like. You know, a wise man once said nothing at all. You let them throw dirt on your name. You let them lie on you. I'm being brought to mustard right now. Mustard. The way that you just let things go. Wow, as I say that, the freaking 6 of Swords. What's understood need not be explained. I am all that you say I am. You just letting them talk. This is giving like defamation of character in some way, shape, or form, in the way that you just let it ride out, or the way that you just endure, the way that you could take a hit, the way that you don't have to speak out to defend yourself, the way that you let them say whatever the hell they want to say, do whatever the fuck they want to do. Because look, for you, you're like, it's all love. Heavy Venusian energy here. Could be because you're doing what you love, or you love who you love. For some of you, it's about who you're in a relationship with, or what you spend your time on. It's all love is the way you see it. Look at this. Club. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. That's what they want. They want to try to stop you by telling lies about where you get your money, how you got out of some sort of trouble. They try to say that you're undependable or insincere. They try to say all these things about you. Flag, do not be tempted to lower your standards. For some of you, they're trying to talk about like, oh, they charge all this and all that. Or they try to make it seem like they're all this and all that. But really, the only reason why they're talking shit is because they can't afford you. It's because they can't reach you. It's because you won't spend any time with them, because they can't afford your time. They can't afford your love. Come on, Judgment Day. I am all who you say I am. Someone could also be trying to drag you into something. Temperance here lets me know that you're just letting it, you're letting something play out. You could even be letting shiz hit the fan, because you know that once the truth hits, it is what it is. It is what it is. I feel like you could also be being blamed, or like someone's trying to point the finger at you, or like start rumors, dramas, and give all these types of accusations. Yes, trying to lock you up. Now, this is also giving like this vibe of like, I'm getting like Rosa Parks kind of energy here, to where it's like they're trying to throw you in jail and throw away the key because you refuse to give up your seat to someone who had lighter skin than you. Is that really wrong just because it's against the law? At that point in time, you are challenging the rules, the status quo. And that's how you're shocking them. And you're standing in that. You don't care what they're saying about you, how they feel about you. You don't care who's threatening you, who wants to end you, who's damning you to hell. You don't care. Because you're standing on business. Something tells me that you are a spiritual warrior, baby. What's your key word? Appreciation, sacral chakra. What that lets me know is that this work that you are putting in, it's divine. You're letting them do whatever they gotta do because it's divine. Judgment Day. You literally have the Judgment Day card. You know that in the end, you're gonna win. That's why you're not worried about who's trying to taint your character or lie on you or say this or throw this spell at you, because you know where you stand. You know how you feel. You know who you are. So it is what it is how my group number 4 feels. And I'm proud of you, honey. Stand on business. I'm sending you so much love, so much life. My TAYliens, my TAYliones, somebody has a horrid speaker outside and they just think that everybody want to hear it. So it's okay. We just gonna do us and let them do them. A message meant to find my TAYliens, please. Oh. Foxy Brown attitude. Ooh, it's the sauce, it's the swag, it's the sex appeal for me. Okay, so apparently we're getting into how you're about to have them shook and or shocked. Okay, this message was meant to find you as well. How are my TAYliens about to have them shook, shocked? Okay. Don't tell me I'm a heartbreaker. Because my heart's breaking. And don't tell me I'm a heartbreaker. Wow. So who and or what you're investing your time, effort, energy on is what has got them shook and or shocked. What you're spending your money on, what you believe in, your opinions. I don't know why I'm getting the way that you add insult to injury. Pluto renewal and North Node. Damn. The way you don't give a fluck. Uranus breakthrough. How are my TAYliens about to have them shook, shocked, and all of the above? The way that you take it all for yourself. The way that you're coming for everything that you're owed. The way that someone doesn't get very far with you. Someone thought that something was gonna go on for a whole lot longer than what it actually did. Yeah, someone could have thought that they had some sort of hold on you or had some sort of depressive, anxious energy held over you. But you didn't stay down for long. Also, the lack of love for money that you have. Someone could be trying, what could have them shocked or shook is how much you don't give a fuck about material things. Like someone felt like they could hold out some sort of funds, or they thought that like you would crack under pressure because you don't have enough of something, and that's just not the case here. They thought that affecting your money would hold you back or stop you. Knight of Wands, it actually motivated you more. You do more with your time, your effort, your energy, your money. You spend wiser. You still give. Even when you barely have it. Damn. It's the energy that you are that has them shocked. Someone really thought that withholding something would put you under an immense amount of pressure that would have you to crack, and it did not work. Heart chakra, spontaneity. Yeah, because you got heart, you've got ambition, you've got drive. I'm giggling to myself right now because why do I sound like DJ Khaled? But that's the kind of ambition that you have. That's the kind of energy that you exude. The type of energy that DJ Khaled gives off and inspires people with. I'm not into glorifying celebrities and things, but that's one person right there I have respect for, at least the image that he withholds, because he stands in positivity, and that brings a lot of power, unstoppable power. But someone really truly thought that your power stemmed from some sort of man-made or material thing, and they thought that that was going to hold you back. Message meant to find my TAYliens, please. Ooh, Lauryn Hill inspiration. Y'all got some powerful cards. You got some powerful cards. And we got Dej Loaf. You a whole mood. You are a powerhouse, TAYliens. Are you kidding me? Four of Wands represents a house. And who is that? The Queen of Power. You're a fucking powerhouse. Okay? I'm hearing something about a novel. People can write stories about you, or like you have like superhero tendencies, qualities. You know that saying, something to write home and tell somebody about? You're that. Someone's excited to run home and tell somebody about you. Word of mouth is going to be doing you a lot of favors at this time. Nine of Swords, you're going to feel a lot of energy or a lot of eyes on you. As I say that, look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at this. You got 10th house, 1st house, 5th house. Something is all about you. Your season is coming. Your season is here. Yeah, and at the bottom of the deck was Sun, expression. It's definitely giving all eyes on you. We've got Taurus. We've got 8th house. See, other people's time, effort, energy, money, resources are on you. Leo, you're stopping shows, honey. People will stop and stare. They'll stop to talk. They'll stop to walk. Chain of events that will affect your life. Okay, so you're coming into this season if you haven't already. April is a significant month, which is literally, we're wrapping up April. It's the last few days of April. So it's started now and it's moving with you into Taurus season. Yeah, Taurus season is very significant. Increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. I can't make this shit up. Look at this. Bread, a period of prosperity and abundance. I can't make it up. It's your season in one way or another. I'm hearing a song that I channeled in group number 1. I believe it was, and I win again, and I win again. Yeah, Geek to Chic. Look at that. It's the way that you evolve something. Shut the front door. Celebrity status. Shut the front door. Yeah, this is a season of you being popular in your respective field in one way or another. You're popular. This is your season right now. I'm hearing that song. Can't take it from me. Do 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 do. That's a Skip Marley song. I just love that fucking song. It's so good. Okay, we have the Page of Cups coming out with, see? People are going to be seeking after you. Look at that. You've got a strong pull at this time. Use this to your advantage. Keyword for my TAYliens, baby. You are an energy giver. You are a source of energy. Laughter. Oh, okay. So you could be making people fucking laugh. I love to see it. Or you gonna be laughing to the bank. Ah ha ha